Ari Bailey guarding Chandler. A couple of players we featured off the top. Someone we haven't spoken about yet is Kevon Harris. He misses the opening three. Bailey attacks early. Looking for a target. Newton in the corner, has all day, and splashes a trip. What to do. Fulton surveys. 10 to shoot. Spins away from Wilson. That hits the brakes. Newton rising and hitting for three. Better job.
Just, for the experience, I think it's a good look. And, being around a lot of coaches that I've grown up with in this league. And I think it's just another great opportunity to be in front of the fans and in front of the GMs and, get my next opportunity.
Thanks so much.
Because I just hadn't played for so long. I had set out and started training camp like a month before Summer League, and that was my first time playing the ball in a year and a half. But thankfully, I tore my non-jumping leg side, so that makes the comeback a lot easier.
You talked about some of the people that you reached out to for perspective. I don't know if any. Fast start for the Timberwolves, but the Rockets have stayed connected, shipping up for a good second half game here.
Harris has picked it back up. We talked about it. He really good offensively early in the week, settled down, and he's picked it back up.
Tristen Newton dared to launch, and he buries the three.
Dribble penetration. Rock's got to do something different on that ball screen.
Arm saw two defenders, spotted Chandler. Newton. Oh, off the window. Extra pass and a cleaned up.
That's what he needs. He needs his guards to help him out so he can finish that time. Lucky for him, Edwards out of position.
Newton straight on.
Why not?
No window this time. Why not?
Like, when you get 10 men, I mean, it's
so much of basketball is accounting, right?
Yeah, you got to worry about that. And you get 10, man. That's hard to foul out.
Thank you so much.
Have to appreciate Jesse Edwards giving us that in-game access, because I think Gianna's the only one that hasn't been turned away.
No, not at all.
I half expected him to just decline those questions.
She's been a rock star. She's been a sneaky MVP here.
Can't buy a bucket. Wow, Newton snatched it out of the air. Frantic action, no result.
One of the players that has shined during this game, well, he's been doing that for a while. While he was playing in the G League last year, he was in the G League Next Up game, and he actually earned MVP honors. I actually gave him the award myself. That means he was the best player.
The new ball game, 1:32 to go.
You hear the crowd cheering. They want Moses.
That'd be Moses Brown, the backup big today for the Houston Rockets.
They've gone to Tristen Newton here early, putting the ball in his hands just to make plays, to make the right decision. He's done so when they've called upon him.
Off the elbow, off the heel.
Had that court as well, so that's why you want to be that two-way player, so that you have incredible and immense value come winning time.
Schumacher knocks down a three, 24 years old. It's been a couple of seasons at Seattle U. Miller into the lane, cut off. Tristen Newton, two-time champion at UConn, off the front of the rim. And Fleming and his swoops across the lane.
Nice take by Iguodala right there. He's really good around the basket with some of those hook shots and floaters.
It's a versatile big for Shaka Smart. Trying to go back-to-back from distance, going with the 2-for-1. That's it to the backboard.
Big time drop right there by Collins.
Fun finish. Coming up here at Summer League. Dillingham has been the go-to guy in the fourth. Draws a switch.
You got Malawatch on. You got to give him the ball. Clear it out. Clear it up. Nope.
They come with the double with Collins. Clark receives. Dishes corner. Newton.
Whether it's Africa or in Europe, and of course the NBL in Australia has always had some fantastic basketball teams, and they've contributed a number of players to the NBA. No fouls to give either way. Dillingham against Garcia. 3-ball short by Kane.
When you were coming up, and Kloppenberg, for those who don't know, is one of the great defensive minds ever in our league. Do you use any of his principles?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of it. You know, one of the things that he did, and we're
18 of his 18 here in the third quarter. Minnesota 3-point lead. Newton, three. Good if it goes. It's off, and that will do it for the third.
And he makes him pay.
Good pull-up, mid-range jump shot. Got himself to the free throw line. That used to be a goal in the NBA. Come off the screen and roll, side screen and roll, get to that nail and pull up.
Bailey getting to the cup, kicks it out. Newton gets the look. Brick, Berenger inside, battling. So that'll familiar with that name. Remember, he reached the finals as a rookie with the Heat, even though he didn't play. That's him with the ball right there. Bailey, despite his jersey being grabbed, has possession of the rock, finds Newton off to the left.
Not a good shot right there. How do the Mets people tweet at us?
They know they're not. We're not going to talk about today's game. Not happening.
The Yankees?
And how about the stout defense inside? Another shot clock violation.
You know, who can't get going right now is Hunter Tyson for the Nuggets.
Shannon hauls that one in. He's got Tyson on his heels. Dangerous in transition. And another assist.
Shot clock, no communication right now for the Nuggets. As you can see, no one's really talking.
Yeah, the bench not yelling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No communication at all. Shot clock violation. Newton shooting. Back to back. Something from the Nuggets bench. Tyson is off.
That was the Timberwolves bench yelling 3, 2, 1. It was at 9 seconds.
So they're communicators. Newton looking for his third tray.
We were on pins and needles the whole night of the draft. I mean, in full transparency, to end up with you on going into the day of the draft, that's what we really wanted to come out with, and we got lucky.
And you mentioned that balance of having veterans like Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert, and young players that you're.
I wouldn't call it upgrade, just to solidify.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a roster spot available. We're in the heart here of the off season, and we're deep into the off season. And Mike we traded for Mike midway through our first year at the All-Star trade deadline, and he has done nothing but really establish like an adulthood in the room. And he's such a.
I was explaining the potential why he didn't get those scholarship offers, Smitty.
155, he's 156 right now.
You said he's 156 pounds.
Man, no, he's bigger than that, but I was thinking he put on 25 pounds the way he was reading his bio. I'd like to know some offers, and he's still right here. Got a good fit.
Newton. So Hunter Tyson getting some back-to-back buckets now with 13 points. For the Wolves, we saw that very first possession set the tone defensively, and it lasted throughout the game. Newton boarded by Williams. However you want to see. Clark hauls it in. Don't know if we need to see many more shot attempts. About an 8-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Newton does put it up.
You're going to see more bad shots, more turnovers, maybe some bad floor balance. This is all part of the process for these players.
A little competitive edge for Minnesota, right, with guys that have already had some real NBA experience on the floor. As Newton misses there, you've got knocking home the three.
He can score. They've done a good job of reading those ball screens for a three-point shot.
Mr. Quinones, their leading scorer off the bench, has 17 points.